And shopping for previously simple items has gotten confusing.
I mean, the light bulb aisle gives me anxiety.
Exactly, and now add eggs to the mix.
So I have stood in the supermarket staring at phrases like free range and cage free and pasture raised, wondering which one is the best.
So we're cracking the shell on egg carton marketing, and that's our featured story at the top of the list.
Stand in front of the egg section at the market and you'll see hippie-ish artwork, fancy pants typefaces, and a ton of buzzwords.
Is this just my imagination? Have eggs gone from being something that was pretty straightforward to completely confusing?
I think they're trying to sell their product, and they think maybe they're informing you, but it's not all what it's cracked up to be.
Tiffiny Lilley, owner of Inspire Farms in Downtown Mesa, Arizona, unscrambles the marketing jargon on egg cartons. Starting with words that cluck about how the chickens are treated.
I think the funniest one is it's never fed hormones. So actually in this country, producers are not allowed to feed chickens hormones.
So wait, it's against the law, but they put it on there to imply that they're doing something that's a differentiator.
Right.
See, the FDA actually banned the use of additive hormones in animals in 1960.
What else tells us something either about the egg or about the chicken that laid it?
Well, you see stuff like happy chickens. Unless you go to the farm and you know the farmer, there's no way to prove that that chicken is happy.
Next, egg color description.
What's the difference between a white egg and a brown egg?
The difference is the chicken that laid it.
The most common is the white egg, which comes from leghorn chickens.
The really dark ones would be like a copper Moran or a French cuckoo Moran.
There are also blue and dark red eggs, and of course brown, so when the packaging says what color the eggs are that are inside, keep in mind.
The color of the egg has no impact on what's inside the egg.
At number 3, misleading terms. Natural is one of the first words you'll usually notice.
All eggs are natural.
Okay, this one, cage-free.
You think, oh, cage-free, it's not in a cage, that's great. It's not. Cage-free usually means that they're kept in a big warehouse with a lot of other birds, and they probably never ever go outside and see the light of day.
And hens with no access to daylight or nature tend to have more stress and produce lower quality eggs. Free range is also a popular term and is sometimes swapped out for cage-free.
Free range means that they have less than 108 square feet to play in.
Less than? Free range makes it sound like no fencing anyway.
It sounds good, but it's not enough space.
Finally, helpful terms.
So this says pasture raised. That has to do with what?
So pasture raised means they have at least 108 square feet per bird, and they can go outside whenever they want.
Of the ones that are talking about the spaces the birds have.
Right.
This is the best one.
Yes.
This allows the birds to get sunlight, take dust baths, and hunt for insects and worms, which is good for their health.
Here's something new, raised without antibiotics.
That means that on a daily basis, they are not adding antibiotics to their feed or injecting it.
What you feed the chicken is going to be in the egg.
Right, just like we are what we eat, chickens lay what we feed them.
Excellent information about egg marketing is at the top of the list.